Stock battle. Steve Rob. 3, 2, 1, go! 1, go!
Tell you about this. Of course, Jessup representing the last of GMU. And like, no small feat either in a school full of talented players. That said, Jessup and R.O.B certainly have a kind of history. Jessup, I believe, having the lead for a while, but that said, R.O.B seems to have gotten, well, we'll say help from a friend, which has certainly made this matchup a bit more difficult for Jessup. Although the scoreboard does not lie, Jessup is on game point. He just needs to overcome the stock differential and last game versus, of course, a very talented man.
Yep, joining the side stream still in progress. Been very critical to helping this bracket run really smoothly. Glad to be able to do that for as long as we have. It's not normal like we normally do it for the normal weeklies we have. So.
Yep. Certainly, and more people get more VODs, and that's more learning.
Yep, that's too.
And here at GMU, we love learning, don't we?
We do. One of our taglines is literally "Innovation is tradition." So there's plenty of innovation to be done in this silly party game.
Gosh, by the way, I do want to point out, down throw up tilt up air did kill at around 80. I love R.O.B so much.
R.O.B is big. He does a lot of very crazy things, and it just, you know, it works. Grab trying to adapt here.
Almost getting blown up faster.
No, it does. Like you have the percent lead, but at what cost? Ripcord's trying to making it back here.
Showing a lot of awareness there. Setting up gyro, very nice, especially for like stopping minecart, Steve's primary burst option besides dash attack, of course. But you kind of are at this position where you have to sit and shield against Steve. Like, worst that happens at high percent is you get grabbed, and of course Steve doesn't throw, but like, maybe getting grabbed is nothing compared to like random gold minecart, back air, you know, Steve's chase flavor of the day.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Full approach here as we generate another gyro.
There's the minecart.
Yeah. Plenty of iron to boot now. Took a while to generate a lot, but
just might have been able to capitalize if he had predicted the angle off the block. But that is genuinely just so difficult to do.
Yeah, he was already getting minecart and hacking back. No tech there.
Actually, this is a much less bad differential than we saw at the beginning of at least
when we were able to tune in. Yes. Ripcord still doing what he does best, trying to just get in and get the situation back into his favor.
Trying to get the back air into his favor.
Yes. I love R.O.B there. It is very big.
It's big. It's active. It just taxes.
It covers a lot of things.
Finds you the best deductible.
Can cover every ledge recovery, just about.
A bit of an ambitious up smash there. Jessup was very content to glide at that point. But
yeah, having the maneuverability to work out for him.
I saw the dash grab there. Dash grab is R.O.B. Like R.O.B's dash grab. Not gonna die. He's so rotund.
Solid nair there.
Bit of the hit lag on that back there, giving Jessup every time to crash, but it's still going to pull off the side with 4 there. This has gone game 5. Right.
First set rather in loser's side to go to game 5, I believe.
Yep.
At least in this round. There might have been a round previous, but yeah, only one set in the winner's side went to game 5.
I love watching the player cams, by the way, because you can just tell they're both decompressing from that last match, trying to steal themselves for game 5.
It's like, breathe. I require oxygen.
R.O.B is so locked.
Good to see, though.
No, we love to see that.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we want, right? Bless.
Yeah.
All right, gonna set off the TNT. R.O.B already finding some resources early on in this game. I think is very eager to slow down the pace of the match. Having cornered himself still, which is not where you want to be versus R.O.B, but like, what does that matter when you're farming resources that can literally net you kills at 40?
Yep, there's really not many other things in the game that can just let you do that.
Right, right. Gyro's not gonna go, we just thought it would, I think.
Nah, Minecart said no. I am stronger. I hold Minecart because it is strong.
It is quite strong, I've noticed. Alright. So far, this has been a lot of Jessup trying to fight his way out of the corner. Such a tough situation. R.O.B player, yep.
Yeah, you got Diamond that early, it's gonna be... Oh gosh.
That could have been the start of a deadly loop. That said, Jessup taking full advantage of the extra life he's been given. Find the down to throw up till up air. R.O.B, of course, like Steve is a little bit too heavy to die to it that early, but still, this could be an opportunity. Ooh, not gonna mash. Great awareness from R.O.B.
Yeah, I feel like for the better part of the last year or so, I can also vouch from personal experience, a lot of people have gotten a lot better at certain percents at choosing not to mash out of the berry to a certain degree, and sometimes it pays off.
You have to be very aware for that.
You really do. You also have to have a little bit of luck involved.
Great back air. All right.
Solid bear there.
GMU's Jessup trying to work with what he's got, but that said, it's still a bit of an, even though it's only 40%, it's a bit of a deficit to overcome.
Yeah. Definitely solid amounts. That's a hawk mic.
Old moves. Alright. Jessup, I think, hoping Gyro would be active a little bit longer, just so that they could loop down tilt to gyros. That said, 50%, fairly humble amount of damage, going to still pay off dividends if Jessup can at least take advantage of center, find a way to deal with the wall.
Yep. We saw wall being a factor early in the early game, allowed Crash to put that lead.
Smash, that hurts. All right, this is Jessup's tournament life run. Nothing that he hasn't done before, but still, has to do a lot to make this happen against Steve, the character. No slouch with a lead. Of course, R.O.B does have Diamond on deck. This is a lot to overcome.
5 counts of iron, too.
All right, just one bear away. Jessup clearly really wants it. The Iron Curtain is up.
Trying to find that aerial, something to just take this stock.
Will that do it? And it will.
Yep.
All right, you know what? 7% marginally less bad lead than the first stock. That said, Jessup has him in the corner. This could prove pivotal.
That was a solid start from that fresh stock. Like getting that throw into that cherry, very crucial for Jessup to go in there. Continuing again down till fair.
R.O.B, I like that R.O.B isn't even trying to bother doing something silly with Gyro. Oh no.
He's got fuel to make it back though, but...
Great awareness of the back air.
Holy.
And Jessup, I think for the first time in this game, having some kind of lead.
Gyro hubbing again.
Ooh. Holy silliness. Oh my god. GMU's Jessup. And here's a little gift from Grandpa Me. Oh my god. GMU's Jessup managing to stick it out.
Hot end to a hot set.
Grandpa is so happy right now.